Welcome back to Hidden Dangerous Add-ons, ladies, gentlemen, and otherwise. Zig Shadow here, and okay, here we go. Here, Kraut for Breakfast by Grenni. Right, I did read the briefing for this mission, but I'm gonna just read this whole thing anyways, just in case. You never know, there could be incidents or any kind of shenanigans or nonsense, so we better read through the whole thing anyways. So, Kraut for Breakfast, Bayeux, Normandy, 10th of June 1944, 04:03 hours. The briefing didn't actually mention that this is in Bayeux or Normandy. So, yeah, there's another bit of information there that the mission blurb gives that the briefing doesn't. Thanks again, Grenni. The brigade commander wants to have prisoners for interrogation about enemy forces and movements. We are supposed to take at least one POW from an airbase 2 kilometers behind the front. We'll enter the base through the sewers unnoticed. A squad of our airborne friends will accompany us and launch an attack on the base as distraction while we climb out of the sewers. Once we have taken our prisoners, we will have to get back to our lines down the road. Kraut for Breakfast, 10th of June 1944, 04:30 hours. The brigade commander wants to have prisoners for interrogation about enemy forces and movements. We are supposed to take at least one POW, prisoners of war, from an airbase 2 kilometers behind the front. We will enter the base through the sewers unnoticed. A squad of our airborne friends will accompany us and launch an attack on the base as distraction while we climb out of the sewers. Once we have taken our prisoners, we will have to get back to our lines down the road. We sneak through the front line and reach the airbase. Now here's the plan. We will crawl through the creek, see the yellow line on the map below, until we reach the outlet of the sewers which we will enter. Most important is that we do not attract the Germans' attention during this phase of action. A single shot and the whole mission will be cancelled. We have 5 minutes to reach the sewers, and there will be 2 volleys of artillery fire on the airfield, marked by the red stars. When the fire ceases, our infantry will launch the attack, marked by the blue arrow. God be with them. We will continue through the sewers and find a place to get out through a gully, marked by this picture here. The most likely place to take prisoners are the hangars, the munition factory, and the tower buildings marked by the light blue circles. At best, we take some high-ranking officers or pilots. Civilian workers are out of the question. Once we have taken the PW, we have to get back to our lines. How? Well, that is up to us and to the current situation. The front is indicated by the red lines on the map. Once we reach the area marked in green and have a PW with us, our mission will be considered successful. We can take a well-earned rest. Our objectives are: 1. Enter the sewers unobserved. 2. Reach the allied lines with at least one POW. Advice: for the first part of the mission, make use of the tactical map. Have your men go prone and crawl to the sewers, as shown in the image here. Avoid any contact with the enemy at this stage of the mission. You do not need explosives to accomplish this mission, but feel free to destroy any aircraft or tank you encounter. Let's just get on with it.
You've got 5 minutes to enter the sewers unobserved. If you draw the attention of the Germans, we will call off the mission immediately. After 5 minutes, we will have artillery fire on the airfield. When the fire ceases, we will charge, and you use the commotion to get out of the sewers, take your prisoners, and make it back to our lines down the road. Move on!
Okay, so the mission briefing recommends that I use the tactical map, and there's only one reason why it would do that. Yeah. It recommends that it straight out tells me that I have to crawl, so I suspect that these machine guns here will immediately open fire on us if we try to go through while crouched. And I think I can see why recommending the use of the tactical map to crawl is considered an option, because Hidden Dangerous' navigation AI is frankly unreliable, and there's a very good reason why oftentimes I have to manually change to a squad member so they don't, waltz right straight into enemy fire, or potential enemy fire. And for some reason beyond my understanding, Grenni decided it's a good idea to have me do 5 minutes of crawling, because it's cinematic, I guess. I sincerely hope that the rest of the mission isn't stealthy, because the crawling that you have to do in Smolikas is not something that you should be trying to replicate in another add-on, because it takes a tremendous amount of time, and what it amounts to is basically not a lot of things happening for a good while. I'm patient enough that I will tolerate this, but other folks might not, so, you know, keep that in mind. Anyways, everyone is moving out, so prone. What are you doing? Okay, so Nelly, here we go. I sincerely hope that the whole length of the river here is safe enough to crawl through, and it's okay if I, you know, slightly stray a bit. Because like I said before, the AI here is not the best for navigational purposes, so it is getting way too close to the edge there. I want to exclusively crawl through the middle. Exclusively through the middle. Like this, and good, like that. Okay. We'll do it exactly like what the briefing says. No, not that. Get out. No, that's terrible. Please stop that. Slight adjustments there. And there. So you might be wondering why I, you know, do it bit by bit, because if I try to do it like this, yeah, they're gonna waltz straight into fire like that. So, yeah, like I said before, navigation is not the best. It's not this game's strongest suit, and once again, Grenni, you decided to use the weakest link in the game's mechanics for reasons completely beyond my understanding. Alright, so I sound angry. I'm not. I'm just... It's so weird. Why would you design it like this? Right. No. Yeah, there we go. I remember needing to... Well, back then I used to cut a lot of my videos to the point where usually a lot of contact is lost, but so... That run in Smolikas... Oh, no, don't do that. No, don't do that. Stay to the middle of the river. No, okay, fine, I'll adjust slightly. There. So that run in Smolikas, for the most part, it's just mainly me and... just crawling through a ditch for a good chunk of the mission. It was nice, you know, to be able to cut that. But now that I've changed how I do things, I'm gonna make you suffer through this entire crawl. This entire 6 to 7 minutes crawl. Well, the extra 2 minutes because, you know, I have to adjust the pathing. Nah, this seems like a dodgy move. Not in front of the machine gun. Stick to the middle. I sincerely hope that crawling in front of the machine gun is enough, because if it's not, there will be blood. Oh. Okay, alright. Let's just do it like this. Yeah, this seems good. Do it like that. No, not like that. We stick to the middle of the river now. Stick to the middle of the stream. Like that. Yeah, good. Still to the middle. Alright. And then... Okay, good. So that's... These are pretty solid paths. Stopping or dead smack in front of the sewer entrance. I'll enter the sewer manually myself, because I don't trust these guys to try to enter it themselves. Can I actually see... Yeah, okay, good. I can see the entrance of the sewers. Maybe it'd be a good idea if I do it... Nah. I'll do it manually. It's just too tiny of a spot. And there's 4 guys trying to slip in all at the same time, so... I'm sincerely hoping that the 5 minutes is enough time for me to reach the sewers. And hopefully, even if I am slightly late, hopefully it won't just, you know, Yeah, no. That right there is why I have to manually drag the line through the river here. Oh man. Okay. All right. Yeah, let's do it like that. Like this. All right. All right. Bit too close to the edge, perhaps. Let's just... Yeah, this is alright. I'll take that. That too. This is looking good. And there we go. That's everyone. Engage. Here goes nothing. I'm not sure how much the encounters in this mission will be, so for my equipment setup I have a... I carry the safest possible equipment I could possibly get. Because, you know, just to lessen the stress as much as possible. I have the K98K with a scope, I have a PPSH, it is 1944, so hopefully it'll be okay for me to carry some publishers, and for Fairbairn I carried straight up just 4 bazooka rounds, just in case there's a lot of tank presence. Yeah, ever since Normandy I've been really wary now about tanks that are just more than 1 or 2. There could always be a 3rd one or a 4th one. Actually, I should check the tactical map again and check if there's any... Yeah, okay, there's 1 tank right here. What's that? Panzer Force? That's convenient. Weird. That's the first time pickups have actually showed up on the map like this. I don't remember they ever doing that. Right, so I'm guessing the way out I'll have to take is somewhere here. The tactical map isn't showing it, if there is. Oh, I wonder if it's just reusing the tactical map from Devil's Bridge, because if there are... Well, no, there's a... there's an emplacement here just floating in midair, so... There's probably some changes, but... Yeah, I don't remember this being there. Right, so there are changes, but some bits are still a bit off, so... I'm assuming that we have to go here, and there's probably an entrance there, so... But it seems like there's only 1 tank. There's 1 tank here, and... some AA guns there. They're just props, they can't be used. AA guns there. More allied friendlies there. Oh, what's this? That looks like one of the usable AA guns, so that's probably gonna be fun when we finally got a POW and have to run back to the front. Once again, I'm curious about what is allowed and what not is allowed in this mission, because if we fire 1 shot right now, the mission is over. It's failed. It's just instant fail. But once we get inside, I'm not sure just how much I'm allowed. The briefing told us that there's people here and here possibly. Am I allowed to shoot so long as I stick here, or am I just supposed to sneak by? And once we get the prisoners of war, do we go through the same sewer entrance there? I'm not sure, because AI following through, not sure. So maybe we'll try to just simply is it covered up by fences? If it's not covered up by fences, I might just try using the subterfuge method. I'll try to get the team and the prisoners of war is probably around here, you know, destroy the tank, kill the machine gunners there, do all that stuff, and then once we get through here, we get a nice clean back door here to attack that flak gun from behind, and potentially, if there's machine gunners here, we'll... are these machine gun emplacements? They don't seem to be, so we should be okay. What about this, though? No, it's not a machine gun emplacement. They call this the front, so there's probably going to be allied soldiers on here. Just making sure. Last time I didn't make sure, I got mortared in the face, so, you know, get a second look on everything. Oh yeah, of course you don't allow me to see through this. It's probably still the same building from mission 2 in the first campaign. I forgot the name. Right, I think that's all that I can spot. Here's hoping the river crawling isn't just filled to the brim with incidents. Here's hoping for the best. We'll save in about 2-minute intervals, maybe a minute, just in case there's anything I have to adjust midway, because... Oh, is there music playing in the background? Seems to be it, but... Ooh, what are you guys doing? What are you guys doing? Don't just swim. Okay, good. Just stay there. I'm carrying a lot of ammo for this one. Just PPSH ammo, Carbon K ammo, 100 rounds, as much ammo for the PPSH as much as I can, just in case. If it ends up being a defense bit, yeah, just gotta be really careful. So far we're doing well, but oh, what are you doing, pilot? Oh no, pilot, not like that. See, this is what I mean by needing to. What are you doing, Fairbairn? No, stay there. What are you doing? What are you doing? Oh, for goodness sake. Fine, I'll get you closer myself. Well, he's just lagging behind. Okay, fine. He's got like 4 bazookas. Whatever. They should have given us more than 5 minutes. Should have been like 7 or 8, because needing to adjust every time this happens. It's not gonna be a clean cut, I'm sure. I'll probably die. Probably fail at some point. Whether or not it's Grenni's fault, we will see. I'm hoping that it's gonna be my fault at the very least. If there's any failures, I don't mind if it's my fault. Okay, so far doing good. I think we're about to cross the machine gunner path here, so... Yeah, okay, there we go, there's the tower right there. I'm guessing if we crouch, we'll get shot, so... Here's hoping that the room for error is nominal. Not immediately shot at, I hope. Okay, so far so good. No one's shooting at anything. Right. Oh, we're getting a bit close to the edge there. Not sure about that, Chief. As long as we're crawling, I think we should be good. Oh, Fairbairn's gonna be so late. I really want to make him crouch so he can catch up, but it's gonna probably be a bad idea. Apart from the machine gunner too. Once again, Grenni does these bits here for cinematic value, I imagine. Suddenly I kinda understand now why you need to swim through this thing for 5 minutes straight. Gotta play that music for the wait time. So far we're still good. I think we're about to reach the sewer entrance here. Good. So far so good. No incidents so far. I'm gonna save here. We're this close to the super engines now. There's a tower guy there. Up. They're already shooting the artillery. Alright. I'll check command from here. Mad. I'll get you in through the sewer and the rest will follow. Alright, there we go. Careful now. Entering the sewers, no one's watching inside, I hope. Equip the PPSH. They are standing still. Good. Right, stay there. Watch there. Artillery is going bonkers, I understand, I know. Fairbairn's right next here. I'll get Robin in next. Oh, gunfire. Yeah, okay. I think we're good. Hopefully we're good. I suspect at this point we now can start shooting enemies. So we are in the go. We're in the clear. That's what I was trying to say. Everyone just use the PPSH for a moment. We're entering a sewer line. Not a lot of snapping can be done here. Remember, since this is a remix add-on, anything could happen. There could be enemies inside the sewers itself. So everyone, please be positioned in a way that lessens the chance of friendly fire as much as possible. A bunch all the way here. We're good. Mission hasn't ended yet, so I think we're good. Oh. I remember the Allied forces were trying to charge this way, so I think that's the indication that their goose is all cooked. Okay. Thanks for the distraction, guys. Too bad that you all died in the process. God be with them. Indeed so.